Okay, so hello everyone and good evening. Okay, today we will conduct our interview session at Thames, and this task is from Professional English 2, and the course code is WEB20302. Okay, so we have discussion before this to pick one person that suit our criteria who is working as engineer right now to be our candidate for this interview. Okay, so this interview will be transformed into industry interview report later after this session ended. Okay, so first we will start with introduction from our group members. So first, my name is Muhammad Asraf bin Muhammad Asri, currently in semester 6. So next member.
Second is my name is Muhammad Mustaqim bin Muhammad. So my current SEM is SEM 6. So next member.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Muhammadin and currently in the SEM 6. Thanks.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Amir Ashraf bin Yusof. So I'm also in semester 6.
So my name is Muhammad Sami. I'm currently in semester 3.
Okay, that's conclude our 5 group members total. So next we will invite our candidate for our interview is Mr. Leknash, who is working as project engineer at Swisslog company. Okay, welcome Mr. Leknash. So today we will conduct interview with Mr. Leknash, who is working as project engineer at Swisslog company. Okay, so Mr. Leknash, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so first question we move to Mr. Mustaqim.
So Mr. Leknash, I want to ask, can you tell about your personal background?
My background is electrical and electronics. That's what I studied as a degree. And previously, I also studied my diploma in mechatronics. Yeah.
Okay. So second question is, why did you decide to continue your study at overseas? Can you explain? Okay.
I decided to continue my studies overseas because it was a shorter period to graduate, and it's a fun experience to study overseas.
Okay. Next question is, why did you decide to choose a career as an engineer?
I think I was good in physics and math when I was in high school. So I chose the field of engineering because it was the best choice at that time.
So Mr. Leknash, as we know that nowadays there is a lot of engineer unemployed. So I want to ask, what skill that you possess to become a good engineer?
I think the skill that I possess to become a good engineer is the willingness to learn, to continuously develop, and to always be open-minded for new technology and equipment.
All right, good. So next question is, we know that your company is Swisslog Malaysia, but what is your company's full name and where is it located?
My company's full name is Swisslog Sendirian Bahar. It's located in Kelana Jaya in Petaling Jaya. So it is in Selangor. The HQ is in Switzerland. So we are a branch company. With, yeah.
Oh, so you are currently working in a branch company. So
Yes.
yeah, can you tell us more about your company's goals and mission, as well as the services that your company provided?
My company's goals and mission is to be a leading innovator in the logistics automation field. And the services that we provide are turnkey solutions for logistic automation and warehouse automation.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Leknesh. Next.
Okay, Mr. Leknesh. So you as the project engineer, so can you tell us about your everyday routine, your daily tasks?
Uh, my everyday routine is it usually starts off with meetings with suppliers and customers, and I also do programming and electrical design. And depending on the phase of the project, sometimes we have to go to site for the installation and commissioning.
Oh,
So it's everything in one day.
okay. So I think it is a tough task and need a strong mental to facing this work every day, right? So we move up to the next question. So what is the current project that you're working on right now? Can you briefly explain about it?
Currently, uh, one project engineer usually handles multiple projects. So maybe I can explain about one.
Yeah.
Mainly our projects are based on e-commerce, such as Lazada. So we have one ongoing project in Indonesia. So it is a warehousing for Lazada. So we have supplied conveyors, cranes, robots, and AGV for this project.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. To handle this project, it will need a professional skills and a very good training, right, to complete this task. Okay, we move up to the next question.
Yes, you would require a lot of technical skills and experience to handle this project.
Yeah.
Okay, so apart from technical skill, how do you improve on doing technical report and presentation?
Um, I think it's all more towards practice, more practice on doing your report and keep on doing continuous presentation. That would be the best way to improve.
Okay, as the saying says that practice makes it perfect, right? So the most important question right now is what is the most challenging project that you have worked and how did you manage it?
Actually, all my projects are quite challenging, and uh, how do we manage the challenge is usually if you're stuck and you need assistance from other engineers, you should request, and if you need resources, you should try to gather as much resources as possible. So the challenge that you always face now is because of COVID-19 and unable to travel. So we have to deal with customers overseas who do not speak English that well. So we always try to overcome, try to uh, have more continuous communication. But yeah, it's always a challenge to deal with situations during this COVID-19 situation.
Okay, for the next question, in this current pandemic situation, what recommendation that Mr. Legnesh have for the student that who will graduate in the future on how to market their skills and get hired?
Uh, my recommendation is to improve on your technical skills and continuously learn new skills like programming and improve your core if you're a mechanical engineering engineer or electrical engineer. Know your basics very well and always try to learn new skills like especially programming because that will be very useful.
Alright.
So okay, so for the last question, okay, say what are your plans for the future? Maybe working at the another company or further study? Can you tell us?
My plans for the future will be to continue working under a project and to improve my to gain more experience and improve my knowledge in the automation field, and try to grow from there to become a manager and absorb. Yeah.
So okay. So now we complete with the question.
So
So anyone else?
before we end the session interview, can we take a photo for using a pen snipping tool? Okay,
Okay.
then. 1, 2, 3. All right. So if nothing, we will end the session. Okay, thank you to Letnesh Ravitharan so for the interview. So that's all from me, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Agnesh.